After serving 85% of her prison sentence, Gypsy Rose Blanchard has been released, and she's already booked and busy. She already has a docu-series coming out called The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. It's set to be released January 5th. Gypsy already has tickets to attend the Kansas City Chiefs game, which is in December, the same month of her release. Needless to say, she's got a lot going on. There's already footage of her out shopping with her husband not long after being released, and she appears pretty happy. There's also a recent selfie that she posted, calling it her first freedom selfie, which is pretty wholesome. I'm curious how she's reacting to all the media attention around her, especially on the social media side of things. There's tons of YouTube and TikTok edits of her already. The youth definitely have a fascination for Gypsy. I feel like some people are kind of taking it a bit far though, by calling her mother and whatnot, which is a modern term of endearment in internet culture, but some of the things that I've seen are just kind of ridiculous. People saying they're waiting outside the prison for her and stuff like that. Imagine random strangers waiting for you outside after being in prison and screaming out mother. I'd be freaked out. Parasocial kids on the internet are just kind of scary. People need to realize that she is still an abuse victim, so I hope that she's taking all the media attention well, and hopefully around supportive people. I'm assuming the police are very much aware of all the media attention. Gypsy's ex-boyfriend, Nicholas, is sentenced to life in prison for the unaliving of Gypsy's mother, Dee Dee. Police apparently used manipulation tactics to get a full confession and ultimately give Nicholas a life sentence, without his attorney ever being involved. I think there's a little misconception in the mainstream media on this case. The boyfriend Nicholas ultimately committed the act, while Gypsy was in the bathroom hiding. Nonetheless, she's still a victim of her mother's actions. However, I can't really say if Nicholas was a saint though. You see, Gypsy and Nicholas often used different personalities when interacting. Nick apparently has an evil personality, as he would say, one that enjoys unaliving. This is also portrayed in the Hulu series, though it's a bit more exaggerated. When Gypsy was on Dr. Phil, she says that Nicholas's evil personality was, quote, violent and scary. However, he does have a mental disability, which should be considered, but this was apparently taken advantage of by police, hence Nicholas not having an attorney present at the time. In all fairness, I believe one should have been present to defend him. Nicholas also says that he was blindly in love with Gypsy, which motivated his actions. Though interesting enough, Gypsy has since tied the knot in prison, but to someone else, back in 2022. Aside from that, Gypsy is in good health, stating that her mother didn't deserve her fate, and that she wants to make sure people in abusive relationships don't do the same thing. Keep in mind, her mother lied about Gypsy having asthma, epilepsy, hearing impairments, visual impairments, paralyzed from the waist down, and much more. Forced to take all these unnecessary treatments, even shaved Gypsy's head and convinced doctors that she had leukemia. The damage that Dee Dee caused to Gypsy has been significant to her mental health, but she stayed strong through the obstacles. Dee Dee was truly a different type of evil. Gypsy was forced to undergo medical procedures that she shouldn't have even gone through. So needless to say, Gypsy is in a better situation now. She's out of prison now, so I'm curious if she's gonna hop on a podcast or something. I can only imagine all the deals she's getting right now. I just wanted to share more details on this case because I felt like there are some misconceptions. And that's pretty much it for this video. Until next time.